Another video in the series of where to launch rockets in the greater Phoenix area. Today we are at El Prado Park in South Phoenix, north of South Mountain and west of town. So basically southwest Phoenix. This park is complex. Lots of space and ball fields and walking paths and picnic area and big parking lot, and only a small section of it is designated legal for flying rockets and flying model airplanes. So that spot is right behind me. We'll explore this little spot. We'll put one up in the air and look at some dimensions and see what you can do to fly rockets here at El Prado Park. The launch area available at El Prado Park. It is this patch of ground. There's a walking path that surrounds it. I'll show you the SSS map in a moment. But where the walkway turns left here and it walks around towards the road and the road that way. And these trees are in the middle of it, but you want to stay way away from those. So this field, I would only launch an A motor or a 13mm motor and a low-end 13mm motor. And that's what I'm going to launch today. I'm going to launch a little Mosquito. On the other side of that path is a nice open area, but apparently that has not been designated for flying rockets. So we're going to walk out in the middle of this little spot here and put one up and look at it from a couple of different angles and go. All right, I'm in the field in about the center of the flying area of El Prado Park. These trees, mature, rocket eaters. Stay away from those. To the east, there's South Mountain in the background, and there's a street and houses right here. This is a very tight little space. It's one of the smallest ones on the plan here. That walkway there, you can see that's the boundary, east-west boundary basically, and some more big trees, and that's it. It's small. An overhead view of El Prado Park and where we are authorized to fly model rockets. Another park in the city of Phoenix where a very tiny portion of it has been set aside for us to fly, and most of the field that they've given us is full of trees. So it's this area right here. There's a walking path here, walking path here, walking path here. This wedge here, not this top. Not north of the path, south of that path, east of this path, west of this path, and then this street here, and there's a neighborhood across the street. Very tiny little area here. So we'll take some measurements. You'll come in off South 19th Avenue, park in the parking lot right here, walk your stuff into the flying area, and you'll see on the video when I fly, I'm going to fly a little Mosquito. I set up right in the middle of the field right here. This area here is wide open. This would have been a much better area here. You can recover there, I'm sure. Not going to be a problem, but launching is this little wedge right in here is where you're going to want to be. Just to take some quick measurements, just to cross this field from here to the tree that's 220 feet. Not a lot of flight room. From the street to the path is 373 feet there, just that measurement. If you come down here across to the tree here, 358 feet. So it's a weird shaped tiny little spot. Another view of El Prado Park from the SSS website showing this wedged area of where we were able to fly model rockets and RC airplanes. Standing on the southwest corner of El Prado Park, looking at the launch area. This is a better view of it. You're away from all the trees here, but all those trees basically border the flying area. That beautiful open space there is verboten. That walkway there is the boundary. And you're right along Vineyard Road here, neighborhood right here. So let's put one up and see how she flies. Have a little Mosquito here in vintage dressing, all red with one yellow fin. Got this on a 1/4 A 3T motor. Going up here in El Prado Park. Let's see if we can get this thing back. All right, for this little Mosquito, range and sky are clear. We'll see if we can capture anything on film here. Going in 3, 2, 1. And pop. Motor's coming down, and we'll see if we can find it. Found the motor. Now I just gotta find the rocket. I thought I saw it land under this tree, and I did. So I had half good eyes. And after about 15 minutes of looking around, there she blows. Marvelous, and all in good shape. It's probably about 20 feet away from when the motor landed, and probably 100 yards from where I launched it. So very good. It's a good day when you get your rockets back. And I've had a